stomping ground.
I'm late for work like every day of my life because I have to drive one of my kids to school. That's an hour round trip before I get here. So I always like to have a little fun with the guys when I do.
Come on, get off my truck.
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
What is happening?
It's cracking.
This is like Draco in the way. I got it. It's another day and we are on the mountain. We've got lots to do today, including installing windows, doing siding, trim, and framing for our fireplace insert in the living room. Today's video is brought to you by eFireplaceStore.com. And my experience with these guys over the last decade is that you will find the best prices, very helpful staff, and really fast delivery, which makes for a great combination. So thanks again to eFireplace Store for partnering with us on this build. And let's start putting this thing in. We have some of the windows are still coming. We have that window. We have the windows for this side as well. And I'm gonna go get this door at Lowe's at some point, maybe tomorrow. So we can run this side, stop the siding just shy, and we'll cut it there. But we don't have that and the dining room one and the 3 front ones. They're coming Thursday.
Okay.
Many of you have been asking about Jamie's hand and his recovery after his hopefully final surgery. And he's doing great, but he still has to do this process every day to keep it covered up until it's fully healed. And then he should be good to go. I have never seen so many trucks here at the job site. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really? 9 trucks. Mine's the last one.
What is that? Is that paint already?
Oh, yeah, I've been painting this morning. I got paint all over me. I mean, gee, don't tell Ray.
All right.
Don't tell Ray I've been painting. Oh, he's right there. Paint away.
The firebox has a 48-inch RO. We're gonna make the chase 6 feet wide so that there's a foot of stone on each side. There'd be a foot of stone across the top so it looks symmetrical. And the TV is gonna go above that. And one other thing we're doing different here is since the TV is gonna be above this, we're gonna actually drop the firebox down to the floor and do a tiled hearth. And that drops the TV like a foot versus doing a raised hearth. Because I hate when TVs are so high up above the fireplace that you have to watch them like that. And that's why we're doing that. So I just got done reading all the comments from our last video. I think it was day 27. And the number 1 topic of comments? What is it?
Arlo's tool belt.
Wow!
Most people think he should have a 6-shooter in each side of it.
We're installing this fireplace. It's super important to read the manual, like super important. So we're reading all the specs about how much space this thing needs before we build the chase. The main thing I'm looking for here right now with the framing is clearances from the firebox to combustibles.
If you're wondering, this chase for this fireplace is not something that I detailed in the plan that I drew because we didn't even know what the firebox was going to be until the homeowner picked it out. So we just kind of make it up as we go sometimes.
This other stuff we're adding is nailers for the drywall on the outside of the chase, like there. And that's also a nailer for the framing. That's a nailer for the drywall. So that all has to get done as part of the top plate. This little guy is a remodel nailer and it holds 1 clip of nails. And let me show you what's good about it. It fits in a stud bay. That's what's important. So it doesn't hold as many nails, but it's good for remodeling or adding a fireplace chase.
As I mentioned in the previous video, this is a ventless propane fireplace. That means there's no vent, there's no pipe. And that does save a lot of money when compared to, say, a Class A pipe for a wood-burning fireplace that has to go all the way through the house and out the roof. That can cost some money. Here's our chase, and one thing you have to do by code is put a draft stop up here that keeps the air from in here getting into the floor system. But that is, they will fail you every time for that if you don't do a draft stop in the top of your chase before it goes into a floor system or something. We're also gonna add solid blocking in this area to mount a TV to. So what we're gonna do is about a foot of stone around here, about a foot of stone across the top, and then a wood mantle. And then there are some clearances that you have to read about the actual firebox, you know, as far as where that mantle can go, how far it can stick out.
sorry for all the noise. This is a job site. So there's our firebox right here installed, and we didn't actually fasten it permanently yet. That's because we have to get the insulators to come in and insulate, and then cover that insulation with a non-combustible cover, usually like a foil covering. Then we'll put the firebox back in and permanently install it into the opening.
Show us how you level.
That's pretty good nuts. Oh no, I can't see that.
You can't see that. Can't see either of those words. So we're gonna attack the corners first. Here's the pro tip, guys.
Yeah.
It's freezing out here.
Yeah.
This is vinyl, right?
Yeah.
And vinyl gets brittle when it's cold because it's plastic, just like any plastic. So
hit it with our hammers.
don't hit the frame of the window with the hammer. Just the nail.
So much question.
Yeah. Do you want me to nail it actually, Jay?
What? So we're gonna let Perkins do this, just in case if he hits it, he's the one that does it, not me.
That's actually a coil nail that we cut off. We have a coil nailer out here, no air compressor, because Jamie's getting a bunch of other stuff at the shop.
It's a great story.
So, well, I'd tack the top, but I can't reach it, so I'm gonna tack the bottom corner. Oh, what is that?
That's to put up against the thing so you don't hit it.
Oh, I'm good.
Put it against the side.
Oh, I'm not gonna hit it. All right, and these little slots allow, you know, movement within the window. And we're gonna zip tape the whole thing to air seal it.
Yeah.
It'd be great. Another pro tip on these vinyl windows, I always sight the edges. Like that one's got a little curve, but pretty straight. You can actually flex the frame just a little bit when you nail it to straighten them out if they're not completely straight.
The windows are one place on a job where I just give the homeowner an allowance. That means a set amount of money that's included, because the price of windows, depending on what you buy, can vary wildly. These were $12,000, but you could easily spend $50,000 depending on what you got. These windows we're using took about 6 weeks to get, which is really fast for what's going on in the world right now with the virus. The brand we usually use, I got a quote of 18 weeks from order to delivery, which is too long for us. So we went with this brand. They're vinyl. They are very budget minded price-wise. They're a great deal. And we got them in 6 weeks, which normally is slow, but for right now, that's fast. All right, these guys are knocking it out. They've got windows, got the flashing tape on them. And just like the last house, drainage method, we don't tape the bottom, but we tape all the other sides. So looking good. I got to run down to Nolan's quarterly evaluation at school, so here's what I'm going to do. Somebody gets to record some stuff while I'm gone. Who do I trust? Ray?
I guess it's me.
All right, take care of her.
right.
I'll be back. Record some good stuff too.
You got the screen protection coverage on this?
Yeah, it's already broken too. I noted that, so.
Oh.
Good luck, buddy.
All right.
I'll see you in a bit.
Eric gave me the phone, man.
What?
Yeah.
Ooh, we're gonna make a good video with Eric's phone.
Oh, you got Eric's phone? Yeah.
Sweet. Can I borrow that?
Any pro tips?
Any pro tips? Don't leave your
I
phone.
can't.
Don't leave your phone with your employees when you're not here. There's your pro tip.
Okay, are we ready to set this window or what? Yeah.
Yeah. You got my. I have my square. You got my square?
I got one, but it's mine.
Mine.
I got mine.
Mine. I got mine.
Mine? We're gonna try to hang this window trim. I made this thing in the shop with dominoes to glue these pieces together. We're just trying something different here. So we'll see what happens. All right. So far, so good. Now it's important to point out that we've left 1/8 of an inch of a gap. It's oversized, and that is for caulk. All right, that's what it's for, sealant.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Nothing good.
I missed what's going on with your head. What? Hot.
Oh, you know, take it how you want it.
Okay. I don't know how to take it, Jono.
All right, well, I'm kind of scared to see what the guys recorded while I was gone. They just told me what the pro tip of the day was.
This is kind of a goofy spot right here where we have to do a corner board onto the concrete and then onto the zip. So we're just gonna fur this out, flush with the rest of the sheeting that's up above, shoot our corner board there, shoot our corner board there, zip tape the corner, and that's how that's all gonna get kind of covered up there. So in this case, we can start a full row at the bottom there. It'll terminate into the deck, and then that's it. We'll just rip the last row. It doesn't connect anywhere around the deck to the rest of the body of the house, right?
It's isolated.
It's isolated area, so that bit of layout
Yes.
doesn't matter if it continues up.
But what if it did?
But in certain situations where there's not a deck, disconnecting, isolating this, you have to start down here or do a bunch of math before you do that first board. You can backtrack, but sometimes that first row on the second floor may be a rip.
Maybe.
Not a full board like it is here.
Nope.
Check out these siding nails. These are 2.5 galvanized ring shank, not pointed. They're like clipped. And we're shooting in every stud and then between every stud. So we're shooting basically every 8 inches. And when you hit a stud with this clipped kind of point, you know it. So that's a good thing. It doesn't go all the way in. You got to tap it in with the hammer. This is the gun we're using. It's actually a siding nailer. We got that. Holds a ton of nails, which is nice. So here's the thing. We can side up till we hit a roof line right now. And then we need the flashing or a way to counter flash for the roof flashing to go up under the siding basically before we can go up and over that roof or up and over that roof. And that's we can't measure the roof right now because it's covered in snow, so he can't get up there to get the exact numbers. And so we're just trying to figure out what to do.
What? Uh-oh, I hear the heater going out inside.
Oh yeah.
Must be time to go home.
Yeah.
We're staying.
Well, we can side for a couple days and then we'll have to have it figured out. If you don't figure out those details and you just side over some area that needed flashing on top of the roof, that can be big trouble for you later. You don't have a way to flash out over your roofing from under your siding. So. This siding is primed that color. That's not the actual siding color. It's gonna be white in the end. And I wish it was primed a closer color to what we were painting, but it's not. So
It's gonna cover good.
yeah, so it's definitely gonna be 2 coats, I would say, to cover that in white. Here's a real pro tip. When you're done with the flashing for the day, if you don't do that, it'll just spring apart and be laying flat on the ground somewhere. Yep.
No bueno.
Appreciate it, Arlo.
No problem.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Well, we're done with another day up here on the mountain, and we got a lot done today.
What did we get done today?
What did we get done today, or what did you get done today?
Yeah.
We got a lot done. We got siding up. We put windows in. Put some corner board up. I'm not sure what you did today.
I drove around a lot. Special thanks again to efireplacestore.com. Make sure to check them out. There's a link below. If you need anything to do with a fireplace, that's the place to buy it. Thanks for building with us today, and we will see you next time.